Wait, wrong. We're still in an investigation. I thought we were going to a trial next. Is there more to, there's more to investigate right now. How long is this investigation? I want to finish the investigation at least. So I take back what I said about bye. We're gonna finish this. I can't remember what else is there to do.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. Especially since you just left. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Oh, what? There's something to talk to her about. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin. Mr. Shelley the killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever his client is, they're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be.
Matt Ongard himself?
If Mr. Ongard really did hire the assassin,
then he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Ongard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Ongard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, what? Jimmy. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at the time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
What is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the jabbing ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Ongard's secret? What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ongard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ongard. There's no way around it now. But visiting hours are over. Can we still talk to him? Can we see him?
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ongard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
Wait, aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. If you say so. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing has anything to do with you, Zippergut. Just like just now, I was handed a strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at the unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm gonna feel fear to direct all my anger towards you!
Ugh, gee, takes a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Bug sweeper.
This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep this to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera here in one of the prisons.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was. You know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my here dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corita.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired sack of a girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
I'm tired, but I'm gonna push on. Wow, that alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can tell it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. Yeah, but people always be reading your minds, Nick. You're like an open book.
So you want to know about Juan and Adrian? That manager, right? Whatever. Actually, as I heard, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Are they? Oh, you're talking about Celeste's impact. You're talking about Miss Celeste's impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's the last girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Oh, where? Married? You mean to Mr. Corita?
Really, you young kids that I don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after her marriage announcement? What in the... What? I didn't remember that at all. I didn't remember them being married.
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What? Really?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. What?
That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
And now we'll never know. I didn't remember that at all, actually. I didn't remember them being married or the wedding or anything like that. Oh. Okay, I am super tired now. This part in particular is very tired. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of making me want to cough. I coughed. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay, if you say so. We are going to... Where are we going? Detention center?
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Look how bright it is for 9 p.m. Well, he's out there with the camera asking around all the electronic shops.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
You're so kind. It was like Pearl really appreciated what Gumshoe was doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
I guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. My god, Nick, what kind of life are you living that you've never bought lettuce before? Come on. Vey. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Ungard tonight.
But, isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Well, can we ask him? Pretty please. Visiting hours ended. What are we watching now? Maybe he did something by the standard punishment. Somehow I don't think that's it. No? Are they? I thought we had to talk. What do we? Do we have to ask for promotion? Someone hook us up.
It feels so tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Ungard's lawyers, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Ungard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnappers, the man, and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Oh, that's how you do it, okay.
What?
I've already called them so they know. Oh really? Because I was just there. Go on, talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Who's the decisive witness? It better not fucking be Lotta. I swear to God, if it's Lotta, I'm gonna fucking... I don't want to deal with it. Okay, we have to talk to someone. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Arngard and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Andrew, I think? Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Hey, girl. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Corita had on Mr. Arngard. Let's talk quietly, and maybe not a whole lot. I'd like to ask you about Matt Arngard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Arngard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste's impacts. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. A suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Arngard? And that's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? Well, you did more than inform the police. You fucking fabricated evidence, my dude.
But there had to have been another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job. So they figured it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Oh. Rocks. Oh, it's just one, thank God. A psych-lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
Why?
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. I wonder what it will take. Can I do it now? Oh. Because I feel like I vaguely remember having to talk to Matt last, so I feel like I should be able to do her now, but I can't remember. There's a lot of things apparently I didn't remember about this trial. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Arngard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Arngard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Something or someone. Is it enough if I do this? What does this say? The butler of Arngard managed with a feeling I met him before. Ugh, Nick, you're such a buffoon. Oh, we only have one peg of health yet. Oh my God.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that would cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager.
On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does it all have to do with Matt? Oh, I can't save here? Shit. You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? No. Shit. I'm trying to think of where I would need to go. I'm really pushing myself here. Do I have to talk to man? Do I have to talk to somebody on the outside? Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Who's this? Uh-oh. Will? Oh! I just remembered something about him. He's the witness for tomorrow. Oh god, okay. You know what? That's fine. It crossed my mind like earlier on that we hadn't seen him ever. Like we hadn't seen him the entire time, and now he's here. Mr. Powers.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something.
But you're in a suit. What the fuck? Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
No, I know you're doing your best, buddy. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you gonna talk about?
I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it.
Hey, come on!
Can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it was me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are the only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright!
Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? You don't need a lot, you just need a good couple of strong ones, and you have a lot of strong friends.
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
What is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
What a piece of shit.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Ow, so sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
I wouldn't swoon over him either. He kind of looks like a dick. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Mrs. Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corita?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know for about I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay. Oh my god, my throat is so tired. This is what Hollow Live members feel like when they're fucking streaming for hours on end, just talking in voices. Jesus. Sorry, I'm so tired. I do talk so much about Hollow Live. I can't help it. I'm really engrossed in them right now. Oy vey vey vey. I really, like, if you haven't checked out Hollow Live, please check them out. They have, like, if you can, you don't even have to understand Japanese to really enjoy some of them sometimes, but there's also English-speaking Hololive members. If you look up, like, Hololive EN, a lot of great people there. They're really also, like, popular and stuff. Like, you should definitely check them out if you haven't. Also, check out the boys! Check out the Hollow boys! They have so little fucking subscribers, every one of them. They deserve more. Okay, sorry. I'm so tired, I'm talking about nonsense. Let's go back to Adrian. Can I? Wait. No, I didn't get anything. Fuck! I can't do her yet. Hang on. I have to go... Do I have to do fucking... Do I have to do Matt, maybe? I guess I'll have to try, because I didn't get anything new for Andrew, so... Hajime, dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. I'm hungry. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corita was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Ongard. What's wrong, Mr. Ongard? There's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Let's talk. About the press conference? You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Oh man, I'm tired. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Oh! 2, 3, 5. God damn it! I don't have time for this! Shit, what have I gotten myself into? I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick? Don't tell me.
Cyclops. There's so much of them. You said it's a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Whatever. Did you know about Mr. Corita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corita. Her mentor was Mr. Corita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste's impact suicide note from him. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat? Yes, please. I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten since my Lunchables, which was like 6 hours ago, I think. No, it wasn't. I lied. It was at... What time did I get home? It was like 4 hours ago, and it was only a Lunchables. That's all I ate today. Oh shit, I just realized. Oops, whatever.
Oh, Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it kind of like peas, but like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay?
Oh, what is
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Mrs. Impact's suicide in some way?
I don't think I can do... What? Where do I get more information from? I'm pretty sure I can't do... Whoops! Ah, shit, I didn't mean to click on... Ah, fuck. God damn it, go... Oh, what?
Hello? This is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, hey, Mr. Lawyer, dude. Sorry, but you know, dude, I really just don't have any idea, okay? I really didn't care at all about what Juan was up to, okay? So it's like that.
Oh my god, you called me. It looks like I have no choice but to remove those psych locks.
Yeah, I meant to. I did the wrong thing. Let me see what they look for when I do this. Man, I'm tired. My throat is tired. Oh my god, I just wanted to. I should have known this investigation was gonna be long, but also, what the fuck, dog? Ay. Okay.
Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plans? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can't keep on saying this until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh? I know you paid close attention, especially that night. Okay, so I can't... Right off the bat, I can't do it yet. I guess it's not... I have to leave and go somewhere. Where do I have to go? What? Who's calling me?
Mr. Nick, your phone.
I keep coming to this fucking department. Why can't it just everything just happen in one go? Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello? Oh god.
Hey, pal, we're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office real soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth,
Edgeworth?
What? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. What? I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end.
Hello? He got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Kamshu said we need to go back to the office right away.
We should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? What is it to get
Maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow, I doubt that.
Okay, I guess we're going to the office. I don't... What? Well, there's one thing I can think of, but I don't know if that's... What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edward couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who brought that spy camera.
Oh. This quickly?
And this bear what gave him away, pal.
The bear?
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
Wait, wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured?
Shh, pearls. And go on.
There's only one person who brought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude to spy on another person in the room?
Man on guard. Oh, really? I did not know. Oh my god. Color me surprised. I'm too tired to care.
Huh?
Man on guard. You're a client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things could get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ungard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that brought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. Okay. So what about the spy camera we found?
Ah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for your to file away into evidence. Thank you, please. Thank you. I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible.
The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt Ungard.
Why? Why would Mr. Anka do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrew and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him? Mr. Ungard, I mean.
I went to see him earlier, but yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Ungard, what in the world have you done?